Yo, what is up guys? It is Small here, back with another Epic 7 hero preview for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about a unit that I previously covered in a previous video, comparing her and Cerise. And today we're going to be talking about Payra. Now she is an Ice Thief, and if you guys saw my comparison with her and Cerise and which one you should pull, then you guys probably already know what she kind of does, but I'm going to kind of go in more in depth in this video about her. And if you guys didn't see my last video comparing Payra and Cerise and you guys don't know which to pull for, then I really recommend you guys check that out because I kind of talk about the pros and cons of both, and if you're an early game, mid game, or late game player, which one you should be pulling for, and in what areas of content each are better. Now, just from her design, the Fox Lady, she looks amazing. If she wasn't super strong, like let's say she was super weak, right? In theory, then I would probably still pull for her because her design is pretty sick. I'm kind of a design oriented person that likes to pull for units that look good. Now she looks pretty sick. There's I could go in more in depth about why she looks amazing, but I think you guys can see for yourself. But yeah, you can see that she has some crazy animations. She's like some fox lady that's like, if you guys are interested in the lore, I'm not gonna go in depth, but she's like the leader of some fox furry gang, I think. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the hero real quick. So you'll see that she has 128 base speed. She's an Ice Thief. So she's going to be an opener, right? She has the same speed as like a lot of super fast openers. She's one less speed than the max in the game, and I think one or only two units have that max speed of 129. So she is going to be an opener for sure. You can see that she has effectiveness on her imprint concentration and effectiveness from her awakenings, meaning she's going to have to do some sort of debuffing in the beginning of the game. So yeah, for sure she's going to be an opener, probably in some cleave team because she's a thief, right? Thieves are usually used in cleave if they're opening. So let's look at her skills real quick. So you'll see her S2 is going to be an AoE attack that decreases buff durations by 1 turn, very similar to Cerise. And then it restricts, also very similar to Cerise, and it makes them unbuffable for 2 turns. Now unbuffable is a very, very powerful debuff in this game. As you guys know, it stops a lot of buffs from going up, such as Angel of Light's Skill Nullifier, or Conqueror Ilias's Vigor buff from her S3, and you'll see that she is a pretty direct counter to both of these really annoying units that you face on defense or in World Arena or wherever you fight them. And she also gets an extra turn, which will allow her to use her S3 or even her S1 right after. So you'll see she is against an Angel of Light here. She S2s, and you're going to see that in regular defenses, any scenario that is not World Arena or RTA, the way that the cleansing works in this game is it will cleanse the leftmost buff first. So you see the restrict right here is on the left. If you guys can see my mouse, you're going to see that that will get cleansed first from AOL, meaning that her skill nullifier will not go up. So if you see here, the restrict will get cleansed and the unbuffable will stay on every single unit. There's no RNG. It's always left to right on regular arena and Guild Wars. If it was World Arena though, there would be a 50-50 chance. So it doesn't go left from right in World Arena. It's actually 50-50. So you actually have a chance to not stop the skill nully from going up on some units. But in regular defenses where you see Angel Light all the time, and Guild Wars where she's like literally in every defense, you're going to have some great benefits from having Payra in your team because you can counter all these AOLs because there's no skill nullifier. Also keep in mind Payra is 128 speed. Angel of Light's a lot slower, so you're guaranteed to go first most of the time if your gear's not like terrible. So yeah, after you S2 like that, you can use your S3, which is an amazing skill. It will attack buff everyone for 2 turns. It will give you stealth, it will give you escort, and a barrier for 3 turns, and the barrier strength will scale with your level, so it's not going to go up with your attack. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's still going to be very strong. Now this new buff called Escort is kind of like an Aureus effect. Basically your unit is going to take damage that your allies take, and this is going to override Aureus because 30% is higher than the Aureus effect, which is 20% I believe. And basically with that barrier you're going to be very tanky and you're going to provide support for your team after giving them attack buff and after stripping buffs and doing all that debuff stuff on the enemy team. So she looks like a very, very strong support hero. Now looking at these skills, she is somewhat in a similar role as Ran, and that she's going to be a very strong opener for cleave teams just because she has that attack buff, she has the unbuffable, right? She has a lot of support. The only thing is she doesn't have a CR pushback or a CR push for a team, so you're going to need to bring someone fast with her to push up your team as well. So that's her only downside. And with Ran's damage is all on himself, so he'll open and still like one-shot units almost. Payra is more of a supportive unit where she's just gonna, strip strip units on the enemy team and then kind of buff her own units. So it's hard to say whether she'll be better than Ran, but for sure Payra will definitely be better against Conqueror Lilias and Angel Vite Angelica, because you'll be able to stop those annoying vigor buffs and skill nullifiers from going up and kind of messing up your game. So yeah, we're gonna look at her S3 animation. If you guys didn't see it, I think her animations are S2 actually, right? If this is gonna load. No, it's in her S3. So yeah, it looks pretty sick. Nothing crazy though compared to other animations, and it doesn't really do damage. So yeah, you can see she got all the buffs there that were noted in her description. So yeah, this is her S1, guys. It is going to be a 30% chance to stun. It actually goes up to 40% when you mull it, and if you have a barrier, which should be on you from your S3, and you'll be super fast, keep in mind that you'll be able to take your next turn very quickly, so your barrier will most likely last. You're going to have an extra 25%, which will go to 65% chance to stun for one turn, which is very high. It is higher odds than flipping a coin, obviously. And if you soul burn it for only 10 souls, you get a 100% effect chance, not taking into account effect resist. So yeah, very, very powerful CC skill. Maybe run her on counter set. I don't really recommend running her on counter set because you wanted to take first turn, obviously. But if you do decide to run her in a control team and a bruiser team, some people might run her on a counter set tanky and try to, you know, mess up people. But yeah, she looks like a pretty cool unit. She does have some control aspects. She's going to be very, very strong in cleave. And I think this S1 is just going to be really annoying to deal with as well, because she's super fast, keep in mind, and she's just going to CC lock units. So yeah, very, very interesting kit. So yeah, let's look at her artifact though. So her artifact is Thief exclusive. It will give her effectiveness flat, and basically every time you use a non-attack skill, it decreases skill cooldown by 1 turn. You can only use this 3 times per battle though. The effectiveness will stay after. I think that this artifact is going to be very good on her, and it'll be very good on some other Thief units that are supportive, right? Maybe even like, I wanted to say ML Celine, but I think Dust Devil is too good on her. But I think this artifact is going to be very strong on her. You can also use Silver Rain, but yeah, this artifact is going to be very good for her. I don't know if it's worth buying from the powder shop or not. I'm going to have to think about that, and I'll probably release a video on that before her banner comes out. And if you guys are interested on when her banner actually comes out, it is listed somewhere here from the January 27th. Okay, so she'll be out from January 27th for about 2 weeks. So if you guys really want her, and I really recommend pulling her if you're a late game player, because she looks very strong in PvP, but early game and mid game players might not be able to make use of her because she looks exclusive for PvP only and as a counter to some meta units. But I'll be releasing a video in the future about whether you should be pulling for this unit and her artifact as well in the future, so keep your eyes out for that. And if you guys want updates on that and when that comes out and when that drops, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get updates on when my videos release. And as always, if this video helped you out, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And always let me know down below if you guys find these videos helpful. If you guys don't really like these hero previews, I don't have to make them. I can make other videos. So just let me know, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.